Boosie, your boy don't know how to fight. Neither do that T.I. little yellow mother, long hair freak.
If I go to jail, it's gonna be for something. It's gonna be for something. I don't play no police game, man.
I ain't really got no opinion on him because, my opinion can send me to prison.
What's going on with Charleston White? This dude just won't quit. He's been wilding out all year, throwing shade at everybody. But things really hit the fan when he mentioned Boosie and his son. Ever since then, it's been nothing but chaos. Boosie straight up warned Charleston to leave his family out of his mouth, or it might be the last thing he ever sees. Now it's full-blown drama between Charleston and Boosie. And the wild part, it all started from just one offhand comment Charleston made, but that one line blew up quick. Now he's got people threatening him left and right. But let's be real, maybe that's exactly what he was looking for. It's like he's addicted to stirring the pot. Let's rewind this mess real quick and break down how all this noise even started between Charleston, Boosie's son Tootie Raw, and a few others who jumped in too. Once you see how it all popped off, it starts to make more sense why things are so heated now.
Boosie, your boy don't know how to fight. Neither do that T.I. little yellow mother, long hair freak. That little don't know how to fight either. Look at them, y'all babies is rapper baby.
See, Charleston's been coming at rappers and celebs hard, especially folks like Boosie Badazz and T.I. The beef really lit up after Charleston ran his mouth about their kids. And what he said? Nothing nice at all. Just straight up disrespect. No filter, no chill. So what set off this whole back and forth between Charleston White and Boosie in the first place? Let's break it down. It all ties back to one of the loudest, most controversial moves Kanye West made in a long time. When Ye showed up at his Paris fashion show wearing a White Lives Matter sweatshirt, the internet went wild, and not in a good way. The backlash was instant. People were shocked, confused, and mad. But one person who didn't stay quiet, Boosie Badazz. Boosie was heated, like furious, and he didn't hold back at all. He took to Twitter and lit Kanye up for what he saw as a complete slap in the face to the black community. Boosie couldn't believe someone who once stood for black voices, would pull a stunt like that. To Boosie, it wasn't just bad taste, it was betrayal on a whole new level. Here's what he tweeted. You just can't keep using your platform on your own race like this sad, and the black people who support you are even sadder. Last time speaking on this, Kanye West doesn't like black people. Do us a favor and bleach your skin all white. Thanks. Then he followed up with even more fire. After all we've been through as a race, you put this disrespectful on you. Give no about how blacks have died and suffered to the hands of the white man. You say Bush don't like black people. That hit hard. Boosie was speaking straight from emotion, anger, hurt, disappointment. In his eyes, Kanye was done for. There was no coming back from that move. Boosie felt like he had turned his back on the very people who helped build him up. But guess who popped up on the opposite side of the fence? Yep, Charleston White.
Charleston White, you was a bitch, boy. Man, we was about to whoop your ass when you come back down here from telling. I can see you had a soft upbringing.
While almost everyone was bashing Ye, Charleston stepped up to defend him loud and proud. He wasn't just backing Kanye, he was going at Boosie. Charleston said Boosie had no right to criticize Ye about how he's hurting the black community. According to Charleston, Boosie had done his own share of damage and needed to sit this one out. So why did Charleston White ride so hard for Kanye? Simple. In Charleston's eyes, Boosie has done way more harm to the black community than Kanye ever could. He straight up said that Boosie missed the whole point Ye was trying to make. According to Charleston, Kanye's message wasn't about disrespect. It was about unity. He believes Kanye was saying all lives matter, black and white. In a recent interview, Charleston didn't hold back when defending Ye. He basically said, "Y'all mad at the wrong dude." To him, Ye was misunderstood, while rappers like Boosie were out here doing real damage for years through their music and lifestyle. Charleston got a whole crew of people who back him up on that too.
Say, T.I., listen, if your boy jump on me, y'all will bury that yellow motherfucker. I shoot him right in his goddamn throat. Look, I wish an 18, 19-year-old nigga would jump on me. Boy, I Trayvon Martin, that little motherfucker. I swear to God.
Some folks truly believe he's speaking facts when he says we gotta fix our own house first before we start pointing fingers at racism or the system. One supporter even said, "I'm with Charleston. He got these rappers in a chokehold." That's how real the pressure is. He claims rappers help tear down neighborhoods with their lyrics, glorifying violence, drugs, and crime. And now they want to act like they're the voice of the people? Charleston wasn't having it. But of course, he didn't stop at Boosie. He dragged Boosie's son Tootie Raw into the mess too, and added T.I.'s son King Harris for good measure. Charleston says both of them are acting like out-of-control, spoiled little rich boys trying way too hard to live like their dads did in the streets. He didn't sugarcoat it either. Charleston believes if these two don't switch up fast, they're headed straight for jail or worse. He said they're so caught up in playing gangster, they're blind to the consequences. And in his eyes, their fathers ain't no role models either. He thinks both Boosie and T.I. came up in the wrong kind of spotlight and passed that same energy down. But let's be clear, Tootie Raw and King Harris didn't just sit back while Charleston White ran his mouth. Nah, they clapped right back.
If I go to jail, it's gonna be for something. It's gonna be for something. I don't play no police game, man. Just know as you move around, man, life is real, bruh. This shit ain't no motherfucking joke. This shit ain't no motherfucking game. Just don't play with me and don't play with mine. Leave my motherfucking children out your motherfucking face, boy.
T.I.'s son King was the first to step up and fire off a response. And he didn't hold back either. He called Charleston a straight-up snitch. According to King, Charleston is all talk, always quick to run to the police the moment things get real. Here's the deal. King said Charleston be out here acting tough online, but the second someone responds, he's calling the cops. And King had the receipts. He said Charleston went straight to the Atlanta Police Department claiming that King threatened him. Not only that, Charleston sent them the video as proof. King saw it as weak, real weak, and made sure everybody knew what time it was. But Charleston wasn't done. Once King made it clear he was coming for him, Charleston flipped the script and shot back with threats of his own. He made it crystal clear. If King ever tries to pull up on him, it's going to end badly. He said straight up that King's a goner if he ever steps in his space. Now things weren't just heating up, they were exploding. Charleston felt like he had no choice but to jump in deep. His name was getting dragged all over social media, in blogs, in videos. Everybody had something to say. Some were calling him out as a bad example. Others said he crossed the line by going after kids, even if they were famous. Others questioned how he handled threats, saying he should have stayed quiet instead of involving the police. If you really thought T.I. was going to let Charleston White run his mouth about his son and not fire back, you were dead wrong. T.I. didn't just clap back. He came hard with a warning that shook the whole situation up even more. He told Charleston to fall back now while he still had time, because if he kept pushing, it could get real ugly, real fast. And let's not get it twisted. This wasn't no vague internet jab. This was personal. T.I. made it clear he wasn't playing, and what he said next had people raising eyebrows. He straight up told Charleston that he's got folks ready to take care of business if it comes down to it, and if they don't, T.I. said he's willing to do that time himself. That's not just talk, that's a man ready to go the distance for his family, no matter the cost. Charleston had stirred up something way bigger than online drama. By going after the kids, especially King Harris, he lit a fire that couldn't be put out. T.I. doesn't take kindly to threats or disrespect when it comes to his son, and now the whole thing spiraled into something way more serious. But T.I. wasn't the only one writing for his people. Boosie was standing 10 toes down right next to him. The drama had already pulled his son Tootie Raw into the mix too, so you already know Boosie wasn't staying quiet. Just a few days after T.I. spoke out, Boosie delivered his own final message to Charleston during a heated interview. And he didn't mince words. Boosie said, "A Charleston White is as good as gone to me." That right there, that's cold. It showed just how deep this thing goes. For Boosie, there's no fixing it, no walking it back. Charleston's done in his eyes. One thing's for sure, Charleston White came into this with a plan. From day one, it's looking like he had an agenda. Stir the pot, throw shots, and wait for someone to crash out. Both Boosie and T.I. believe Charleston's trying to bait them into reacting in a way that lands them back behind bars. And let's be real, they've both had their run-ins with the law, so they already know how the system plays. But this time, they ain't falling for it. Charleston might be poking the bear, but Boosie and T.I. ain't taking the bait. They've been through too much to let someone like Charleston drag them back into a jail cell. Instead of reacting with fists or fire, they're playing it smart. keeping cool, staying quiet, and not giving Charleston anything he can use. And people are noticing. A lot of folks online said Boosie handled that last interview like a boss, calm, controlled, and locked in. No yelling, no threats, just straight facts and silence where it mattered. One commenter even said, Boosie played his cards like a pro. That's how you deal with snakes. And he didn't just do it for himself. He passed that same game down to his son, too. Boosie told Tootie Raw to keep quiet, stay focused, and not let words get him locked up or worse. That's real advice. And honestly, that's what more young people need to hear. Because let's be real, when Charleston went after King Harris and Tootie Raw, he didn't just start drama. He made enemies, serious enemies. These are kids, yeah, but they got powerful fathers who already been through fire. And Charleston, he's playing a dangerous game, picking fights with people who know the streets, know the law, and know exactly how to move without getting trapped. Look, no matter how wild things have gotten, one thing's crystal clear. T.I. and Boosie are still very much in the picture, and they ain't the type of fathers you want to mess with just to stir up controversy. These are men who've seen it all, and they'll protect their kids by any means necessary. This ain't just clout-chasing territory anymore. This is personal, and real consequences could come from it if it keeps going. Let's just hope this whole situation cools off before it turns into something nobody can walk away from. Because if it keeps escalating like this, it's not just names and reputations on the line. Real lives could get caught in the crossfire. Nobody wants to see that. But what do you think? Is Charleston White doing too much by dragging T.I. and Boosie, and even their kids, into this whole mess? Or do you think he's got a point calling them out like this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear everything you got to say. And if you've been following the drama and want more deep dives like this, go ahead and smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you never miss a drop. It helps us keep bringing the heat every time. Appreciate you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Stay sharp out there.